Welcome to 4.8 Part 1, Applications of Trig Functions. The standards talk about interpreting functions in terms of the situations they model, and the essential question is, how can we find the angle if we know the value of a trig function? So, solving a right triangle means you have to find the missing lengths of its sides or the measurements of its angles. So we're going to label the right triangle so we know side A is opposite angle A, B is opposite B, and C is opposite C. So in solving your right triangle, you're going to use sine, cosine, and tangent rather than their reciprocals. So let's look at this first example. If you know that angle A is 62.7, and side A is 8.4. You can find angle B. Since it's a right triangle, you know angle C is 90. So you're going to have 90 minus 62.7, and that will equal 27.3. So you know angle B is 27.3. Now, in order to find tangent B, we're going to use tangent because we can. We don't have C, so we need to find the measure of B, so we have A and B. If you don't have your hypotenuse, you want to use tangent because tangent doesn't use hypotenuse. So this means you're going to have tangent 27.3 equals your side B over A, which is 8.4. So this means we're going to have 8.4. We're just going to solve for B. So you multiply both sides by 8.4. So 8.4 times tangent 27.3 equals B. And this should give you, we're going to round it, so you want to plug that into the calculator, 8.4 times tangent 27.3. And that should give you about 4.34. Remember, if it doesn't and it gives you some crazy number, make sure that you have your menu set to the right thing. You want it set to degrees, so just make sure it's set to degrees. So the next thing you're going to do is your sine A equals A over C. This means we have sine of 62.7, and that equals, you have A, and you're finding C. So you want to solve for C, which means you'd have to multiply both sides by C and then divide by your sine. So we're going to have C equals 8.4 divided by sine 62.7. This would be about 9.45. So now you've solved for your entire triangle. So you have all three angles, because this one's 90, and you have all three sides. So start this one on your own. You have A plus B equals 90. You know B is 42. So you can now find A. And you know that, and you know side B is 2. So you need to find side A, side C. You can find the measure of A by doing this. And you need to pick which ones you want to use. You can use any of your trig functions. You have to pick which ones. So pause the video and try and work this one out on your own. Okay, so you should have gotten that the measure of angle A is 48 degrees. I used tangent because I was not looking for my hypotenuse, nor did I have it. So I just used tangent A. You could have used tangent B. Your numbers just would have been flipped around. And you should have gotten side A being about 2.4. Picture not drawn to scale. And for finding C, I used cosine A. You could have used cosine B, sine A, cosine B, it doesn't matter. You should still have the same answer, which is about 2.99. So make sure you complete the question or questions below, and then watch the next video. Next video we're going to talk about solving word problems with trig.